is it doesn't take a lot of
Now
money.
tax liens, God, think about it. We still loaning shit now. Mortgage is a loan. Tax lien is something that's already lent. You know what I'm saying? And how you gonna cash in on tax liens? You know what I'm saying? But what we gonna have to do is pay all them people for their neighborhoods, and you know what I'm saying, by the money that they neighborhood bring in, preachers, the churches, you know what I'm saying, figure out how much the last 5 years of the last 7 years of their taxes, you know what I'm saying, go back 7 years to their last 7 years of taxes, or go back to 2013 Welder's Place, when we was Welder's Place, not, you know what I'm saying, God this and that, and God Adam God this and that, you know what I'm saying, and precious royalties and stuff. But go back to basics. I seen where Abner, was killed and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I got all them scriptures above, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like going proving nothing no more, you know what I'm saying? But tax liens is better than you know what I'm saying? Let me see, Daddy. Let me see what it say. They made him a supper, you know what I'm saying? There, let me see what that say, Daddy, because we already proved that Jesus was Lazarus, and Lazarus was the Jesus that died, and Jesus when he got him out the tomb. Jesus, 6 days before the Passover, came to Bethany, you know what I'm saying? Lazarus was which had been dead, whom he raised from the dead. They made him supper. Now mind you, Lazarus with him alive, and Martha served, but Lazarus was one of them that sit at the table with him. Now think about it now, because the ointment she was still putting on Lazarus. You know what I'm saying? That's when Mary got, in trouble that time, with Jesus, being with Jesus, and, of course, Lazarus and Mary. And then they came in talking about, 7 brothers came in talking about, you know what I'm saying, 5 brothers, or 5, because that's Mary Magdalene. That's y'all mama right there, Mary Magdalene, Magdalene. That's Rich's Darlene, my Aunt Darlene, 15 years old when I arm wrestled her signing all them American Legion things. That's why I'm so caught up in it, because I had to sign all y'all names, LC, Mr. Ellis White, Sean White. Had to keep all y'all kids' names in it too. Then took Mary a pound of ointment of spikenard, very costly now, and anointed the feet of Jesus, Lazarus, and wiped his feet with her hair. And the house was filled with odor of the ointment. Then said one of his disciples, Judas Iscariot, Simon's son, Simon our son, which should betray him. Why was not this ointment sold for 300 pence? You know what I'm saying? Now he mad because the woman putting ointment on Lazarus and Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Because Jesus was in a scuffle too after them boys come talking about that's his wife and this and that. And she caught in the very act of adultery being with Jesus. That what happened, Uncle Richard. You know what I'm saying? If the man that did crushing, you know what I'm saying, TDJ. That's what happened, you know what I'm saying? Fussing about why you ain't sell the ointment when shit. I need that shit, man. I need this cocoa butter shit that gets scars off my ass that y'all put on my ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But Jesus was alive and Lazarus, and yeah, I wrote in the sand right there that day. On the morrow, when he departed, he took out 2 pence. You know what I'm saying? Now 300 pence is $300, so 2 pence is $2. and gave it to the host and said to him, take care of him now, and whatsoever you spend it more, when I come again, I will repay you. Which now of these three thinkest you was his neighbor now to you that fell among thieves? You know what I'm saying? That was with Jesus when he got jumped, Lazarus when he got jumped, coming from Jerusalem to Jericho. And he said that he showed mercy on him. Then said Jesus to him, the man that found Jesus and Lazarus, and do you likewise. Now it came to pass, as they went, he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. Now that's grandmother Martha now. You know what I'm saying? Like Mary, you know what I'm saying, was another Eve. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at the feet of Jesus, same one, this her, and heard his word. And Martha cometh about much serving. And then that's when her sister said, won't you tell her to help me, Jesus? You know, instead of her sitting there listening to you. And he said, you worried about the wrong thing. She learning the word of God. She becoming the word of God. Know you not that you shall judge angels? How much more things pertaining to this life? And that was wrong for them to even say that back then, if they didn't know Jesus was already Adam and Noah was with a K. They didn't know that because it wasn't. If it was, but they took it out. Like unto ain't unto, it's just two. They un it so you can't get there. Then you have judgments of things pertaining to this life. If you an angel and you gonna judge angels, set them to judge who are least esteemed in your churches, man. The poor people ain't got but 2 pennies. Not the rich ass people that come in with $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for you every Sunday and Wednesday night. I speak to your shame. You ain't taught nobody nothing to be ashamed of nothing. Is it so that there is not a wise man among you? Now, I'm not deviating, Mr. Jake. You say I'm devious. No, not one that shall be able to judge between his brethren. But brother go to law against brother. You know what I'm saying? And I wrote that letter to the black lawyers in Dallas, thinking they was going to help me with the white lawyers I was against in, you know what I'm saying, Lake Jackson. And a lot of my friends that probably went to church, you know what I'm saying, didn't get to read that letter to know who I was. And that before the unbelievers, now, therefore, there is utterly fault among you, because you go to the law one with another. Why do you not rather take your wrong and feel sorry for what you've done and say, I'm sorry? But they don't know what shame is or what they done to that person, family. Why do you not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? You know what I'm saying? Meaning unfaked and unfalsehooded, and put on real God and put on real Adam and put on real love and know you the first day. No, you do wrong, defraud, that your brethren. Know you not the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, and that's a lie, that's just people making love. Idolaters, yeah, people that make idols out of stuff and put big money on it, like cars and trucks, and make two-door cars fast, and one person can drive it, and talking about doing Uber with a two-door truck car for just one person and got kids. What's that for when grandfathers buy Camaros and Adam Ferraris and stuff like that, Ducatis? Nor adulterers, and that's adulterers. So that's two adulterers. That's people that's in the grave, getting in their sons and daughters and stuff like that, and then being a menace to society. And effeminate, you know what that is. That's gay and lesbian, effeminate. No, lesbian, yeah, that's kind of like gay and lesbian. It's the same thing. Rather love than, you know what I'm saying, go through all that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, with women and men. Nor abusers of themselves with mankind. You know what I'm saying? That's mankind now, not animals, but that is the animal of us. Mankind is the animal of us. And adults touring is us in the grave who possessing them. So let's go forward. Then said the Jews, behold, he loved him. And some of them said, could not this man which opened the eyes of the blind have caused even this man should have died? Jesus, therefore, again groaning in himself, coming to the grave. It was a cave, and a stone lay on it. Jesus said, take you away the stone, Martha, the sister of him that was dead, and said to him, Lord, by this time he stinketh. For he said, he had been dead 4 days, and Jesus said to her, said I not to you that if you would believe, you know what I'm saying, 11:22, you hear that you should see the glory of God? Then they took away the stone from that place where the dead lay. And Jesus lifted his eyes and said, Father, I thank you that you have heard me. I like that part because I'm you, Jesus, and I know you me. When you say it like that, that's like saying, I thank you for you being in my mirror, Dad. And I knew that you heard it's me. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, you hear it's me. But because of the people which stand by, I said it, that they may believe that you have sent me. This Lazarus, daddy shit. I'm gonna come out. Don't worry about it. I know you gonna next. You gonna say, come out, unwrap him, come out, and I'm gonna say something, Pop. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. And they said to him, Caesar's. And he said, then render therefore what Caesar to Caesar, and tell Papa Caesar and Mama Frankie, hello, where y'all at? That's Mama Frankie's husband, Papa Caesar, Adrian Caesar's grandfather, and Frankie and Dennis and, and baby sister and Lockie, which is y'all Mike Epps. And to God, the things that are God's. When they heard these words, they marveled and left him and went their way. The same day came to him Sadducees. You know what I'm saying? Sadducees now. They see sad. They Sadducees, which say that there is no resurrection. And asked him, saying, Master Moses said, if a man die, have no children, and his brother, you know what I'm saying, shall marry his wife and raise up seed with his brother. You know what I'm saying? Now his wife's supposed to marry his brother's, you know what I'm saying, his brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said. They were wrong. You know what I said. Now, therefore, there was with the 7 brethren, and the first, you know, married the wife, deceased, having no issue, left his wife to his brother. Likewise, the second also didn't have no kids with his wife, with her, and the woman died also. So whose wife she gonna be in the end? And then God said, you know what I'm saying? You know, that is nobody's wife, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you worthy of becoming heavens, you know what I'm saying, then you need to marry or given in no marriage. And you can't even die anymore up here because you'll be as angels. 1443, right on time, Daddy. 1 day old. You know what I'm saying? 1 year old. Adam, this mama did 42 my age when I was born to be 42 when you was born in 66. If a man shall lie with a woman having her sickness, that mean that period, daddy, and shall uncover her nakedness, he have discovered her fountain now. So you don't supposed to do that with its own period. And she have uncovered the fountain of her blood. And that's like the furnace. That's where the metal is being made. The love has, is being made in there. That's where the ovaries become eggs and your nuts become seeds. Like what Lazarus was in the bosom of Abraham, God. Waiting that the seeds become tadpoles, you know what I'm saying, maggots and all kinds of shit like that, eggs of them that shall be cut off, so they'll be born again from among their people. You know what I'm saying, the ones that's finna die. And you shall not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister. What? Your aunt. You shouldn't uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister. See, that's what I'm saying. That's when it's on a period, but that's when anything, daddy, you can't touch your auntie, nor of your father's sister. That's your auntie. For he uncovered his near kin. That's near kin. They were supposed to let you come home to Uncle Leroy and Uncle James' funerals. You know what I'm saying? Two of them. They shall bear their iniquities. And if a man shall lie with his uncle's wife, that's his auntie now, he have uncovered his uncle's nakedness. That's how he did. You know what I'm saying? And they shall bear their sin of judging and accusing what they seen. They shall die childless. That's when people get their nuts cut as a man or nuts cut as a woman. They don't have seeds or eggs. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't have no kid with your daddy's, wife or, you know what I'm saying, uncle's wife. You shall therefore keep all my statutes so you won't be in real incest. That's why you don't get it that way. You know what I'm saying? And all my judgments and to do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell in, spew you not out, being lukewarm, not knowing God or Adam. And you shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast out before you. For they committed all these things, and I therefore, abhorred them. But I have said to them, you shall inherit their land, and I will give you to possess it. A land that's flowing with milk and honey freely, without money and without price. I am the Lord your God, Adam and Noah, his grandson, Enoch, and enough now with God's heaven at the end instead of Christ's heaven, which have separated you from other people. So that's that. And there's another one too about your family. You ain't supposed to be touching one another. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your mother's sister, your kinswoman. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your father's brother. You shall not approach to his wife. She is thine aunt, not messy auntie or messy annex. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your daughter-in-law or daughter. She is your son's wife or your daughter. You shall not uncover the nakedness. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your brother's wife. Is your brother's nakedness. That's looking at your brother by looking at his wife. I told you the two became one flesh. Adam and the day they met. You shall not uncover the nakedness of a woman and her daughter. Neither shall you take the son's daughter or the daughter's daughter to uncover nakedness, for they are her near kinsmen. It is wickedness. Neither shall you take the wife of her sister to vex her, curse her, to uncover her nakedness, your wife or her sister, besides the other in her lifetime. Also, you shall not approach to woman to uncover her nakedness, as long as she is put apart for her cleanliness. You know what I'm saying? And that's the time that she is not on no periods. But, you know what I'm saying, that's when you making love. Proverbs, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just reading them Psalms for you, Dad. That's my Psalms, yeah. The full soul loathe, you know what I'm saying? Loathe, like being lazy. A honeycomb, you know what I'm saying? Eat, I guess, a honeycomb. But to the hungry soul, every bitter thing is sweet. You know what I'm saying? They like bitter things. To a soul, it's like bitter spirits. They're sweet, like wine and berries. You know damn well they ain't step on no damn berries till they got foot jam in it, you know what I'm saying, and become wine. That's fermentation, that's time. Aged wine is with time. Liquor is same thing, time. A bird that wandereth from her nest, so is the man that wandered from his place. Ointment and perfume, rejoice. Heart, so do it sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Thine own friend and your father's friend forsake you not. Forsake not. Your own friend and your father's friend. Don't forsake what God said. Neither go into your brother's house in the day of calamity starting shit. For better is a neighbor that is near than a brother far off. My son, next door, your son. Behind me, your son, your sons, and the father there, and next door to them, all over this world. And make my heart glad, this God, that I may answer him that reproach me, or her that need me. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. That's why evil people run. But the simple pass on and are punished. Take his garment, that is surety for a stranger, and take a pledge of him for a strange woman. They'll take money from a woman to do you harm. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, Dad. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say don't mess over nobody, don't do nobody wrong. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, this is an unclean thing, and have uncovered his brother's nakedness, and they shall be childless. You know what I'm saying? That's it, Dad. That's it for the marriage thing. So we ain't talking about marriage no more. I already read that, Dad. So we good. We good. Thank you, Pop. You know what I'm saying? What's that? 2417. Good numbers, 18-2. You know what I'm saying? 18-2. So I get on merchandise and all that later, you know what I'm saying? Really don't want to get into too much, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix this, you know what I'm saying, hourly. I mean, it's hourly, all right, but it's really weekly pay for everybody, you know what I'm saying? And then the weekly pay for car dealerships and manufacturers and truck dealerships and manufacturing trains, planes, and automobiles for people who really need a plane. You know what I'm saying? For people who really need a plane, not somebody like a football player buying a plane to take all his goddamn fans from Bay City to goddamn LA or Houston to LA. I'm just playing to a brother of mine, Robert, saying, and Patrick, you know what I'm saying? Parks and goddamn, so Miss Esther dark skin, Miss Raven Neal light skin, Patrick. Miss Raven was your auntie. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that was your mama just playing shit. I was just playing, and that's Aunt Mutt and them talking, playing around with me right now. Rents, you know what I'm saying? That's where we at, rinsing, you know what I'm saying? Spinning, revolving, back on course, not evolving in a pause, menopause, you know what I'm saying? State of mind. Oh, now they done messed over your jet. They done put the brakes on your show. No, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta do. No, I don't think it's that easy this time, Jack. Yeah, it is. It is now. Because we like that custom model. God is custom model. Y'all call my boy custom model. Like, he cost Tyson a lot of money. No, I came to give Tyson a lot of money, man. Shit. And that's Harley and Darian. And my boy, shit, the best singer in the world, Marvin Gaye. And sorry about that old man for, you know, what happened. Marvin Gaye could have killed his dad, and I just told you Marvin Gaye got killed. But Marvin Gaye did get killed, not his dad. But that was a real deal, man. That was a real deal there, boy.
Version of the truth or expectations of you. Spirit shows that for a while you may have felt stuck trying to please everyone or make sense of their mixed energies. But it's like now you're starting to see through those illusions and realizing that you don't owe anyone constant access to your peace or constant access to your energy. Yeah. The next card that came out is this Nine of Pentacles. This is you. You've chosen independence.
This is a real
being your own person.
Job, right?
This is independence and stability.
This is what we do. You know what I'm saying?
And also you standing in your self-worth. No longer relying on other people for validation. It's like you've reached a place of peace that some family members don't understand.
To do what they did.
It's like they never saw you venturing off on your own.
It wasn't people on the phone.
Or just choosing to pull back and focus on yourself.
People on the phone talking to people in the town.
And they may see,
going to,
this as distance, but Spirit says this is like divine protection. It's like you've worked hard to create this energy of balance and security, and you're no longer allowing any drama to disturb that. Yeah. Now the next card that came out is this Queen of Wands reverse.
Like y'all mad.
Now in a family
let's do it again
context, this represents someone who feels threatened by your independence. This could be a relative who's, used to having control or influence. This could be someone who, they like to feel needed. And this could also, be someone who may have secretly competed with you. This is someone who is secretly competitive, jealous, or even projecting frustration toward you. This is someone with a fiery temper, struggling with jealousy and resentment because you no longer feed their ego.
What's on there is used to live. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That was Scotty now.
The next card that came out is this Nine of Swords card.
Boy,
this is guilt. This is worry. This is mental conflict.
And good times, boy, too. You know what I'm saying?
Someone is definitely losing sleep, replaying past events,
and Robert and Baby,
and also feeling rejected now that you've chosen to distance yourself. They're realizing the weight of their actions. This could also be certain things that they've said about you.
The sheep. Now, don't involve.
And Spirit is saying whatever is causing them stress or mental conflict, it's not your responsibility. It's actually their awakening with the Nine of Swords. This is like the dark night of the soul energy.
Yeah, that was my last time fight was 2000.
Yeah.
Force was 2000. I ain't even say nothing after that.
This is someone who could be definitely talking negative about you because they're angry. This is someone who didn't expect for you to just pull back. They're confused.
You know what I'm saying? Both are Brian.
And they could be up in their head because if this is someone who is secretly competitive, they could be up in their head like, wow, did you pick up on something they could have said behind your back?
The little ones and the big ones.
But this could be someone who talks about you in a negative way.
Ivory and vanilla.
When you're not around.
Thick, BBW, and dime.
Yeah, so the next card that came out is the Five of Swords. This could be like there could have been some type of power struggle. This is also that competition energy.
No shape or no money.
Or this could be people trying to win arguments instead of like heal situations. Somebody wanting to be right all the time. Whoever you are, you've recognized that no one truly wins that way. So you walked away. This was you choosing peace over pride. Peace over chaos. And somebody could feel offended. They could feel defeated.
Same family. Tried to get away from it, but I couldn't because that was Bob right there, Bob.
Now the next card that came out is the Magician reverse.
Garfield, man. Shit, you gotta go down
with the Three of Swords reverse.
Shit, I couldn't go out or down no more.
This Magician reverse card definitely shows that
that's my daddy Della's son.
This could be this is like manipulative or controlling behaviors. This could be emotional guilt trips as well. This is also gossip. With the Magician in the reverse. This is someone like attempting to influence your decisions. The type of choices that you make. This could be wanting you to feel bad about you pulling your energy back. But with it coming out in the reverse, it has completely backfired. If a person wanted you to feel guilty and they were trying to project some type of energy onto you, it's just not working. This could be trauma bonding with the Three of Swords popping out in the reverse. This shows that you've healed from whatever it is that you could have, that they could have tried to use to manipulate you in the past. It's like whatever used to hurt you now only teaches you. And you're not operating from unhealed energy or unhealed space. You've healed from whatever chaos or pain you've went through. Or this could be whatever pain somebody have caused you in a family dynamic. It's like you're standing in your own independence. You've released some type of betrayal, some type of heartache. It's like you're not holding on to it. Yeah. Now, I wanted to know Why is this person upset? Like, why is this person, overwhelmed? Why do they feel defeated? This could be, why are they, angry at you?
That was like Clara, you know what I'm saying?
If they're talking negative about you behind the scenes.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't Clara know who she was, ain't Tennessee.
And
the children, Jeff and them know who they is too, so they don't talk too loud.
Too slow. First I wanted to know
about how they cried just as bad as Mama did being brought out the house with you insane. It was just a different, you know what I'm saying, cry that time.
Is your private student loan debt keeping you up at night? You really need to talk to Why Refi. Why Refi refinances distressed or defaulted private student loans to others.
You know what I'm saying? Because we and everybody now, just like Christ.
Or compared to anyone else when it comes to that holy connection.
We want y'all to say where y'all is.
I have your picture on my phone. I look at it all the time.
Y'all God.
So again, obsessed with your energy, with you. Because your energy hits different. There's something just about the energy that you are. Please forgive me.
I got $2,500.
Like literally.
$70,000,
Adrian Watson, I got you.
Come on, add the $8 billion
I'm telling you.
I got that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? That use my social.
I got you, Adrian Lawson.
You know what I'm saying?
For the twin flame.
Lawson, that's Will Smith to me.
May God and the ancestors open the doors of love in your life. May you learn to love yourself deeply, and may this twin flame soulmate come into your life with peace, love, and light here and now.
That person probably Will and Mama and them shit. I hate to be.
I love how red it is. That candle is so pretty. It's so red. Ooh, who's wearing red? Somebody here is wearing red. I'm hearing you should wear red more often. I wonder if I'm on your mind as much as you are in mine. I'm telling you, like,
from Michael Jackson.
I didn't even think it was possible to think so much about somebody the way you have this person obsessed. Like, what did you do to this person? Let us know the tea. What did you do?
That girl I know.
What did you do? Because I'm heering they live rent free in you live rent free in their mind. We belong together. Like, they know it, but they have that trust issue. And if they're married, they are unhappy in whatever marriage or relationship they're in. When I look into your eyes, I see my whole future. This person needed time.
We had to bring them both.
Yeah, look, I know you're my soulmate. I'm getting signs. This person, like I'm telling you, God is guiding them. Their ancestors are guiding this person to realize that you are their soulmate.
Made a mistake. That was brilliant. Both of them was.
There's a lot of past hurt that allowed this person to even fall for for some though, like alcoholism.
My face in your mind. And when Bettina wanted.
Tell me more, Spirit.
Somebody else's name to the list that we was writing.
All right, we have the endless path.
Quit playing, Adam. Stop playing.
I feel like this person is done trying to repeat that cycle. They want to merge into a new direction, right? Like somebody here feels like, all right, where are we going with this? I'm tired of being in this stuck cycle. Maybe it's of thinking of you as somebody from the past and they want you to be in their life presently. But yeah, I'm getting eyes. Like they love your eyes, or like they're just really lurking, like really looking.
Stuff that we had put in them.
Look at that, the fire. Majigan. Y'all already know Maji got the tea. See? That's that fire. They went through the trial of losing you. They went through the trial of testing the waters and being like, okay, let me see what's on the other side of that. And they realized that they were just stuck in their own selves. But with you, it inspires them to be different, to be better, to be a better man, a better woman, to be a better person. And I feel like I said, look at this. They're getting a signal. They're sending you the smoke signal. Their flame that is craving you, that is like literally desiring you in a very, very, very spiritual way. It's so intense, Majigan. Like, do you feel it? If you do, comment below. I feel it. Because literally, this flame, they're giving you the signal. It's sending signals to your heart. Again, this telepathy. Like you might have found yourself thinking about this person and then they're just randomly going to contact you, but they will reach out. Edgar Figure 7502, thank you so much for becoming a magician. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family.
Pastor, whatever his name.
The threat of fate, bro. What else do you need to know? They know this is fated. Being apart away from you was already hard enough. They've been through the fire, and they ain't like what they found, okay? They ain't like what they found, knowing that they lost the best person that they ever met. And so now they're trying to find their way back.
I ain't saying Oprah,
even though they feel like this is a threat that is unbreakable, like this is an unbreakable bond. And if you feel that it is so, comment below, all right? 1111, comment below 1111. This is an unbreakable bond. I feel like this person like trusts you more than like anyone. Even if they have their trust issues, they trust you the most because there's something quite like genuine, pure, holy about you as well. Okay, the bridge. This person is ready to walk away from whatever is in the past. Even family, anyone who is intervening or meddling in what they feel towards you or this connection, they're ready to leave it behind. The past, like they're ready to, burn that bridge with these individuals. I'm hearing, for some, this person has been literally writing you letters, stacking them up, maybe even burning the letters, but they've been writing you letters or messages that haven't been sent. The sealed letter. Oh my goodness, Maji Gang, look. Y'all already know Maji got the tea. How freaky was that as I was channeling it? And then we got the sealed, bro. The sealed letter. Hello, exactly. So there's something unsaid here. That's why I kept feeling like they got letters that they haven't sent you. There are messages, there are letters that they have written to you, bro, that they haven't sent, that is hidden in their desk or wherever. Damn. And they're like, yo, I really got to tell you this, but now is the time. You're seeing this message because now is the time that they're really going to reach out. They really want to voice something, but it's like it's sealed away. Okay? Comment below. You can tell me so that this person can feel the energy of that shift. That they can tell you. All right? Because I know how hard it can be to open up and be honest, be bare, be naked about how you feel, especially somebody like this person who has a lot of maybe trauma or situations that didn't work out in their past relationships, but they know that they're ready to end whatever they need to end to mend things with you. Because that fire is still very much lit. That love is very much alive. Ooh, somebody comment below. That love is alive. It's still alive. It never died. It just got stronger and stronger and stronger. Look at that sealed letter. Oh my goodness. I'm getting goosebumps. Like, I'm getting like Dear John. What was that movie called, Dear John? I forgot who the actress was, but Hamza Rakimi, thank you so much for your donation. Denise, thank you for your donation. Look, the Phoenix rising, and I was just about to say the Phoenix. When I see all this fire, I was literally thinking of the Phoenix, Maji Gang. Like, I started thinking about somebody that's like, I'm ready to start over. I'm ready to just burn the whole past, everything away. Okay, and be stronger. I'm ready to mend our bond. I want us to have this deep trust between one another. So if we have to, have this awkward conversation that we didn't want to face, like, let's do it because I love you and I can't lose you and I want you in my life. There's very much a desperation here. They feel like I have to tell her. I have to tell him. Like, it's now. It's pretty much now or never how this person is. But I'm hearing that love, like it never burned away. You've transformed.
If you want to transform your body by December, on Monday, November 3rd, we start the chair workout program for men who haven't exercised regularly. Build strength and lose up to 20.
God is shifting some things, and things are falling into alignment for you to come forth and for you to step into your season. This is the season that you shall become who the Lord has created you to be. This word is for the chosen one. This word is for the divine one. The Lord sent this word to let you know what time it is in the spirit. I just finished my walk, and as I was clocking the last few of my steps and I was getting in the truck, the Lord began to speak to me, and I knew I had to get on this video and share this with you. This is what God told me. He said, for the chosen one, he said, if this has not already happened to you, prepare, because it's about to happen. He said, for some of you, this word is gonna nail it for right where you are in your season. And he said, for the others, it's coming up. If it ain't happening right now, it's coming up. If you chosen, you either in this season right now or it's coming up in the next season. And this is what he revealed to me. The Lord say, I'm giving you a method. The Lord is going to allow you to stumble upon a method that works. Listen to this. Whatever it is that you do, whatever your gift is, whatever your talent, your niche, your category, whatever it is you do, the Lord say that he's going to allow you to stumble into a method that works for you. Now, this is why it's so important that you don't give up. Because for some of you, what you've been doing, you've been failing at it. And you ain't been able to get no results from it. But see, what you got to realize is sometimes you got to do something wrong in order to figure out how to do it right. Come on now, who am I talking to? Sometimes you got to be willing to look like a fool. Sometimes you got to be willing to fail, because that's how we all look when we first start something. We're not experts when we first get into it. It takes time for you to develop a method that works. And the Lord say, through your faithfulness, he says, through your consistency and through your faithfulness, the Lord say that I'm going to grace you to be able to stumble into a method that works. And he said, when you start working this method, he said, you're going to know it's me, and you're going to know it's working, and you're going to know that it's successful, because it's going to produce results for you like you have never seen before. Oh my God. Come on now. God say this thing is going to produce results for you that gonna blow your mind, baby. It gonna blow your wig off. I remember God told me that. He said, you better strap down, baby. You better make sure they put some extra glue. If you got that sew in, he said, you better make sure they put some triple thread on that thing, baby. Make sure they sew it down real tight. Make sure the extensions locked. Whatever you wear, baby. If it ain't, listen, God said you better make sure it's attached to you. And you better make sure it's secure. Because he said, when I push that button and I catapult you, God says, I shall catapult you into your destiny. The Lord say, this is the season, baby, where the ground is fertile and the fruit is ripe. And he say, I am accelerating some things in your life. It's going to happen suddenly. But it's only going to happen suddenly to the people that have been faithful. See, you got to be long suffering. You got to be faithful. See, God's looking for somebody that can work what he told you to work. And you got to be able to do it in season and out of season. Oh, you got to do it when they buying it and when they ain't buying it. You got to keep creating when they watching and when they ain't watching. When they connecting with you and when they ain't worried about you. When they ain't even looking your way. You got to work that thing slow and steady, baby. And God say, what I'm going to do is, through your faithfulness and through your consistency, he said, I'm going to bless you to be able to stumble into a method that works. Oh, but God say, watch out, baby. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, watch out. You better watch out now. Because the enemy, when he get wind that you've been getting these supernatural results, when the enemy sees that you've been getting these supernatural results, you're going to begin to attract the attention. It's like at night when you turn the light on and all the bugs start coming. They drawn to the light. God say, I'm turning the light on in you. Come on now. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, he's turning on the light. God said, I'm turning on the light.
Do I start?
Thanks, Raj. I know that I have the speed, and I just have to trust in that and go out there and execute.
Do I start?
Thanks, Raj. I know that I have the speed, and I just have to trust in that and go out there and execute.
Do I start?
Thanks, Raj. I know that I have the speed, and I just have.
Everything about Mint Mobile seems unreal, and now we're introducing 5G home internet for $30 a month. Yes.
Hello, everybody. I've been thinking a lot today. You know, I wake up, I read the news, just like all of you, and most days I see the push and pull of politics, the debates I remember so well, the arguments that are part of a healthy democracy. But then there are days like today. Today, I read something that truly deeply troubled me. I read a headline that said a court had to order the White House to fund the SNAP program, food stamps. So let's just pause on that for a second. We're not talking about a distant policy debate. We are talking about food. We are talking about the basic fundamental need for families to put a meal on the table. And we are talking about 42 million Americans. 42 million. That's not a rounding error. That's not a small group.
Multiplied by 24 regions.
That is a huge part of the American family. Children who are getting ready for school, seniors living on a fixed income, veterans who serve this country,
like me,
and in the middle of a government shutdown, in the middle of political arguments, the message they apparently received was that their next meal was on the bargaining table. This isn't just a headline. This is a lifeline. And the idea that this lifeline was threatened, that it took judges stepping in to say, you must feed these people. That is something that should shake every single one of us, regardless of party. It's a failure of basic empathy. It's a failure of leadership. Now, before we go deep on this, I need to ask you to do something. This conversation we're having right now, it matters. And the only way we can keep having it, the only way we can build a vision for something better, is if you are part of it. This channel is called Build the Vision for a reason. It's not just my vision, it's ours. So I'm asking you right now, please click that subscribe button.
I'm just gonna say I love them.
And if you believe in this, if you believe that these conversations are essential, I want you to go one step further and click join. Become a member. When you become a member, you are not just supporting a channel. You are planting a flag. You are saying, I am serious about building a country that is as good and as decent as its people. I know how this digital world works. I see the comment sections, and I know some people will rush down there.
The boss job.
People who don't want to talk about the 42 million. People who don't want to talk about what's really happening. And they'll type, oh, this is just AI, or
not the helper do the work, but the helper
that's not really him.
Work, but he taught by the journeyman.
Let's be very clear about what that is. That is an attempt to make you look away.
Heater man.
It's an attempt to distract you from the truth. When someone can't argue with the message, they attack the messenger, or they try to confuse the issue. They want you to argue about how this is being said.
I know, but I ain't arguing about nothing.
Instead of what is being said. If you see those comments, I want you to see them for what they are. A desperate attempt to silence a conversation about the real lives that are hanging in the balance. People who truly care about this country. People who care about their neighbors. They engage with the ideas. They don't try to hide the truth. They don't try to tell you, don't listen. They say, let's talk.
Thank you, Pop.
So let's talk. Let's talk about what is happening. Let's talk about the fear. Can you imagine, can you truly put yourself in the shoes of a mother, a father who depends on that assistance?
And what assistance is that, Pop? We all in the grave down here. I seen my cousin Adrian hugging me when I was Papa Caesar and thought it was Adam. You know what I'm saying? That's me, Uncle James. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Betty. You know what I'm saying? Aunt Nancy. You know what I'm saying? Uncle, yeah, I ain't gonna say no name like that. I know my uncle name.
And you turn on the news and you hear that because of gridlock in Washington, because of a shutdown. Your ability to buy groceries might just stop. What do you tell your kids? How do you plan your week? That is a level of fear no one in the wealthiest nation on earth should ever have to experience.
Wieners, crackers,
And I'm reading that at the same time this fear is spreading. There are hashtags Trump's Gatsby Party. People are seeing a contrast, a terrible, painful contrast. When I had the privilege of serving as your president, I made mistakes, but I always understood that the power of that office, it's not a personal possession. It is a public trust. It's a temporary stewardship. And the most important part of that trust is to see and to care for all Americans, not just the ones who voted for you, not just the ones who are doing well, but especially those who are struggling, the folks who are invisible, the people who are working hard but just can't catch a break. The presidency is supposed to be the one office that looks out for them. So when I see an administration that is willing to use the most vulnerable among us to use their access to food as leverage in a political fight, it's hard to find the words. It is a profound disappointment. This is not a game. This is not a negotiation tactic threatening to cut off aid to 42 million people to win a political argument. That's not a negotiation. That's a hostage situation. And the hostages are our most vulnerable citizens. And I am glad to see leaders like Chuck Schumer speaking out. I'm glad to see Governor Gavin Newsom, who leads his state with so many of these families, condemning this. But here is the thing, it shouldn't have to get to that point. It shouldn't take public outrage. It shouldn't take judges intervening. The baseline, the absolute floor of a functioning government, of a decent society, is that we do not let our children go hungry, that we do not let our seniors or our veterans starve. That should be automatic, that should be the one thing that everybody, Democrat and Republican, agrees on before the arguments even start. This isn't an isolated event. This is part of a pattern. The pattern of seeing governance, not as a responsibility, but as a reality show, a pattern of cruelty being used as a tool, a pattern of forgetting who we are supposed to be working for, and we have to ask ourselves, is this who we are now? Is this the new normal? Are we a country that shrugs when we hear that 42 million of our neighbors might have their food stamps cut off? Are we a country that accepts that our leaders would even consider that? I don't believe we are. I refuse to believe.
The baby that just was born today.
That I know the American people. I have seen your decency. I have seen your generosity. I have seen you come together after hurricanes, after tornadoes, after tragedies. You don't ask if the person you're helping is a Democrat or a Republican. You just help. You just see a neighbor in need. And that's the disconnect. The American people, at their core, are decent and good. But right now, the actions of our government, they are not reflecting the goodness. They are not reflecting the decency. And that's why this is so important. We cannot become numb to this. We cannot just shake our heads and say, well, that's just politics. No, this is not just politics. This is a choice. It is a choice about our priorities. It's a choice about our values, and the choice to threaten families with hunger is a wrong choice. It is a failure of character. It is a failure of the basic duties of a leader. Americans deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve leaders who see your struggles. You deserve leaders who fight for you. Not with you, you deserve leaders who understand that feeding a hungry child is not a political opportunity. It is a moral obligation. I keep thinking about that contrast, the contrast between the halls of power where decisions are made and the kitchen tables of the American people where the consequences of those decisions land. In Washington, this is a government shutdown. It's a word. It's a political tactic. It's leverage. But in a home in Ohio or Florida or Pennsylvania or California, it is an empty shelf. It is a calendar with a day circled
for half price.
A day when the help runs out.
I know.
And I want to talk about
That's
that
what
panic
happened when Jack left.
because it's not just about nutrition, as important as that is. It is about dignity. It is about the shame that a parent feels, a completely undeserved shame, because they look at their child and they are not sure how they are going to provide that next meal. It is the stress that weighs on you that makes it harder to go to work, harder to look for a job, harder to just get through the day. That is what was put on the line, and that is what was used as a bargaining chip. And that's why when people see these contrasting images, when they hear about Gatsby parties, when they see any hint of celebration or indifference, while this fear is spreading across the country, it feels like a slap in the face. It feels like they are being told, you don't matter. Your fear doesn't matter. Your family doesn't matter.
At Green Mountain Energy, we provide sustainable electricity solutions to help you live greener.
And you know that's the guard side of the president. You know what I'm saying? Strawberry, I was right around your house when I went to the hospital the first time, right around your house.
They always try to suppress that. You this, you that. Nigga go to prison. He get more props coming home than a nigga that went to college. We just programmed to do this stupid ass shit. Tote switches and these jits running around doing. We programmed to do this shit. And now for you preachers, I say this all the time. Stop blaming these jitterbugs for running around toting guns. Call the record companies that put millions of dollars behind this shit.
That's what I'm talking about. He telling you, man, shit. This the ghost, man, that's in the grave, dog. This the ghost. What you rather have? Ghosts with the guns that love you? Or would you have the ones that you kill low downly, or the way y'all killed them, and then them to be the ones that's the police officers and stuff from the grave? What you want from the grave, dog? To be what? What you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Don't blame no industry, nigga. That's the industry. That's cash. That's clay. What ain't clay?
They putting this shit on TV and radio and social. Call them. Y'all don't never call them. They make money off this shit. If you raise a dog to bite, don't get mad if he bite. And raising these jits to run around with guns and switches and shit, they not stupid. They just programmed. Oh, you got to stop.
No, they ain't. They coming from that grave, and they say like Tupac said before, shit, if you don't give it to us, then shit, the mother gonna take it. You don't feed the wolves might come back and get you, you know what I'm saying? Unguarded. And I feel that's what I'm saying, this Iverson.
So touch your toes. Now spell run 3 times.
R-U-N, R-U-N.
Hello, Divine Collective. Welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Enlightenment LLC. I'm Ashley, and I am here with some cosmic gems for you guys. As you tap in, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already. Make yourself at home. Hit the bell so you can be notified every time I drop these gems. I hope you guys are having a fabulous evening. I'm doing well. The link to both of my self-published books will be in the description, as well as the About section. I would like to take this time out to thank all my new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you to my day ones. You guys have been nothing short of amazing, and I truly appreciate every single last one of you. If you'd like to reach out to me to book your personal, or you simply would just like to donate to the platform, that information will be in the description as well. So you guys, we're gonna tap right into the vibe. And this person, they mentally, this person, their mental is very chaotic at this time. Okay, this could be someone I have like some type of personality disorder. They're very obsessed. Okay, it's like, my bad, y'all, I'm scratching my hair. Ooh. Okay, so it's like you are realizing just how powerful your ancestors are and how they work, how efficient. It's like you never needed revenge, especially when it comes to this specific person, okay? It's like your ancestors tend to this person so fast. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy. This person, like, this could have been someone that mocked your protection in some type of way, or they just mocked that you had any type of spiritual connection in any type of way. But they were shown, okay? They were shown